Satnam. Happy Saturday. Good to see you guys. Hello. Happy Easter, I guess, is worth saying since tomorrow is Easter. So happy Easter, everybody. This energy of resurrection, this energy of rebirth that spring and Easter brings. Good to see you all. Thank you for joining me here on Saturday for Kundalini Yoga with Kundalini. I'm here every Saturday offering a community class to whoever wants to participate. And we've been doing this for about, it's been a little over a year now. So so glad to see you guys still coming to class and still expressing your gratitude for this. I'm happy to extend this class out every week. Good to see some of you signing on. Hello. Feel free to text into the chat field. Let me know who's here with me today. And if you're new to me on this, forum, like I said, we're here every Saturday practicing Kundalini at 12 Pacific, 3 Eastern. Hi, Erica. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Thank you for joining me today. I have good news for you. We're doing more whistle breathing today. Erica practices with me on Thursdays on my yoga club. Past Thursday, we did a set focusing on heightening our connection to our intuitive abilities, and we did a lot of whistle breathing. So yeah, we're going to be doing more whistle breathing today. Today, we're going to be focusing on releasing some of our mind identification. And as such, we're going to be doing a Kriya set that stimulates the navel. We're going to be stimulating the vagus nerve. I'm going to tell you a little bit more why the vagus nerve is so important when it comes to the nervous system and mind identification. We're also going to be doing a very powerful meditation today, where we actually put a little pressure on the right earlobe. It's going to be neat. So Erica's excited about the whistle breathing. So little administrative details in the beginning here. I'm here every Saturday teaching Kundalini Yoga as a community service. If you are interested in providing an energy exchange, that's always welcomed. You can provide donation by way of PayPal. You can find me on PayPal under karaluniyoga@gmail.com. I'm also on Square Cash and Zelly. And if you're a little bit financially strapped at the moment, you can always just donate by way of subscribing if you're not already subscribed to this channel. Let's see. Hi, Dan. Good to see you. In addition to me teaching here every Saturday on YouTube, I teach 4 days a week live on my online platform on my website. If you go to karaluni.com and you go to the Yoga Club classes section, you'll see that I have a bunch of different membership options, starting at $35 a month, and then moving up for different participation options. I also have drop-ins, so you can drop into any of those live classes at any point in time that you want. And I also have video subscriptions. If you aren't interested in necessarily attending live, you can always just attend through video. So that's on, I teach on Sunday mornings, Monday afternoons, Tuesday mornings, and Thursday mornings on my yoga club platform. I also have about 2 more classes left to teach on Yoga Anytime. We have an 8-week series called Sacred Kundalini on Yoga Anytime. We have 2 more classes left in that series, and that class is on Wednesdays. So you can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on karaluni.com under Yoga Club's classes section, and there's 2 more classes on Yoga Anytime coming up. Let's see, really cool detail to share with those of you who are already Yoga Club members, who come to drop-ins on Yoga Club, and those of you who may be interested in coming to Yoga Club. I do raffles quarterly. And so this month of April, we're going to be starting our next raffle. This Sunday, tomorrow, starts the first day of the raffle. And anyone who participates in any of my live classes gets entered into win the raffle. So every time you participate in a live class is another entry to win the raffle. And the raffle ends on Sunday, May 2nd. The raffle includes a 108 bead sandalwood mala meditation tool. So it's a mala, a sandalwood mala, 108 beads for meditation. And then there's a smudging kit. So you have sage and Palo Santo for kind of clearing the energy of the space in your home prior to meditation. Okay, so that's what's up for raffle this month. So any live class you participate in my yoga club classes enters you to win that fun little raffle prize. Hi, Elizabeth. Good to have you. Let's see. 40-day meditation is in full effect. This week, my 40-day meditation group, it's 6 weeks. We're working on different pranayama techniques. It's called the Pranic Life Force Meditation Journey. This week, we're working very intimately with Breath of Fire, which is really fun. So those of you who are involved in my 40-day meditation that are tuning in here today, don't forget about your Breath of Fire today. And that's about it. Let's see. Good to see you guys on. Elizabeth says, raffle items sound so great. Thanks. Yeah, they are pretty cool. I always try and get something that's kind of yoga relevant and fun and helps you expand your practice, right? Having a mala, I mean, you see malas a lot and you see people just wearing them as sort of accessories, but they're actually a tool for meditation. And you just kind of roll the beads over your finger as you mentally chant or verbally chant a mantra. And I find them wonderful. So there's that. Let's see if there's anything else I want to say. I don't think so. All right, let's get started, guys. Oh, I know what I want to say. All the music today will be run through a program called Yogi Tunes. YogiTunes.com helps make use of the artist's music in a way that not only benefits me as the teacher to make use of the music, but also them as artists. So that's always a great tool for people to use when you're using music online. All right, here we go. Please find yourself in a nice, comfortable position. We're going to be working with balancing out our tendency toward mind identification, right? As opposed to identifying with maybe a higher power within our being, our consciousness, our awareness. We're going to be doing a set that works the navel center. It works the vagus nerve, okay? And the vagus nerve is a very powerful nerve that meanders throughout the whole body, that not only affects so many areas related to health, so many of our organs in the body, it also is associated with the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight and rest and digest. Helps bring balance to the nervous system. So the mind can be balanced, the emotional system can be balanced. So it helps us when we stabilize and tune that nerve, it helps us stabilize the quality of mind, okay? All right, let's rub our hands together. Stimulating 72,000 energy channels. We also have our mantra of the week. If you're on my email list, you've already gotten emailed the mantra of the week with a little video, with a little sound clip of the mantra. Japaman Satanam, Sada Satanam. It's our mantra of the week. And I'll explain that a little bit more at the end of class when we get to that point. Let's close the eyes. Rubbing the palms together, stimulating 72,000 energy points, right? Our energy channels begin in the navel center and they end in the hands and the feet. So when we rub our hands together, even the soles of the feet together, we start to activate these energy channels. For those of you who may be new to Kundalini Yoga, we tend to practice with the eyes closed to gain awareness to our inner being as we move through all of this energy work. So to the degree that your balance allows and your stability allows, please practice with the eyes closed. Feel free to open them as you need visual cues. Let's bring the thumbs into the sternum. Shoulders down away from the ears. And we tune in with our sacred invocational mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the divine teacher within. We're calling on the high self. We're moving beyond our identification with those constructs of personality that we often confuse with who we think we are. We move into that high vibration of awareness, into the reality of who we are. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, 3 times through. And then we tune in with a Mangalucharan mantra, a mantra of protection and surrender. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Arangre Name. Jugarangre Name. Satangre Name. Sri Gurudev Name. Arangure Name. Jugarangure Name. Satangure Name. Sri Gurudev Name. Arangure Name. Jugarangure Name. Satangure Name. Sri Gurudev Name. Take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath, root lock, third eye. And exhale, release. Welcome, everybody. Have you ever, well, I can't hear you answer me. I'm asking you a question. Feel free to enter your answer in the text box. I'm curious to know if any of you have ever been to a sensory deprivation tank. I go on a regular basis. If you live in the LA area, from say Marina Del Rey down to Palos Verdes, there's a place that's rather convenient to you. It's called Float Clinic, and it's in Torrance, and they have 3 separate tanks. And basically it's filled with maybe 2.5 feet of water at 98 degrees. And it's filled with like 100 pounds of dissolved Epsom salt. So it's just like this beautifully cleansing, relaxing, buoyant substance that you're floating in. And it's all dark. You have earplugs in, so your senses are completely deprived. You can't feel really anything. You're purely floating. Your eyes, it's dark. Can't hear anything. And your brain and your nervous system are allowed to relax at such a profound level, even more so than you would ever be able to relax and sleep. And it's so restorative and so healing. I always come out of there feeling like just totally revitalized and refreshed and reborn. I highly recommend it. Those of you with maybe a little bit of claustrophobia issues, that might present somewhat of a challenge, but it's worth working through because there's so much to be gained in that. Highly recommend it. Float Clinic in Torrance. I know there's tons of other sensory deprivation tank facilities around the United States and elsewhere. So check it out. Highly recommended. So today I want to talk about tempering the mind. For whatever reason, and I don't know whether it's astrological or, hormonal or anything, there are times that we find ourselves a little bit more preoccupied in the mind, and other times we are like in complete balance. And I have to say, having been able to reflect back on my life from childhood, my family life, early adulthood, this is probably the most calm and content I've ever been in my life. And I credit it wholly to yoga, meditation, and thankfully my interest therein. And it was a process of evolution. Initially my interest in yoga was purely aesthetic, meaning, that's going to get me flexible. It's going to get my body in shape. It's going to create length and, leanness in my body. But the takeaways from it, are 1,000-fold beyond that. So I wanted to talk a little bit about tempering the mind, because despite the fact that we all, maybe have a regular yoga practice, we are always still prone to that over affiliation with the mind that kind of spins us out, right? It can be something that triggers us. It can just be the nature of the environment that we are in. It could be something we saw on television that kind of spins us out, an argument or something. And having the awareness to know that we're in an over affiliation with the mind and bring ourselves back into connection to the heart, to the breath, can save ourselves a lot of suffering. So we often confuse the functions and the fluctuations of the mind as evidence of our isness or proof of our being. That whole I think, therefore I am, right? That's so short-sighted. I would rather say I breathe, therefore I am. Associating your isness with the mind is very dangerous, right? When we identify with the mind as proof of our existence, we also tend to identify with our personality, our past, our problems, our fears, our conflicts, our failures, and our successes. This creates suffering, as ultimately in doing so, we are identifying with something that is fleeting, something that is impermanent, something that is likely very polarized, and something that is often untrue, right? I am not my job. I am not my experiences. I am not my successes and my failures. And when we start to believe that we are, our sense of self-worth becomes dependent on something that has no truth, no reality, no substance to it, no eternality. In my classes, if you practice with me regularly, we regularly revisit the reality that disease occurs foundationally when there is a lack of balance, right? Eckhart Tolle gives a great analogy when he refers to the basic function of cell division in this balance or lack of balance. Cells dividing, multiplying is normal, necessary, balanced function within our being. When there is an imbalance in the organism, cells begin to divide and multiply at an imbalanced and accelerated rate, causing disease in the form of cancer in the body of the organism. The mind is no different, right? An over-affiliation with the mind itself can be a cancer of sorts. If the mind is in balance, it serves as a wonderful tool to navigate the world. When it is out of balance, it can be destructive to us, causing disease in the form of over-identification with the mind. And I wanted to keep the Dharma talk kind of short today because the set's a little bit longer and I'd like to spend some more time in meditation and in chanting, which I doubt you will be upset by. Today's set gets us out of the affiliation of the mind by helping us override it. We tap into the deeper reservoirs of power and energy and awareness, tapping into the navel. We balance out our polarities today with a calming breath, with some chanting, and we activate the third eye and crown to elevate our awareness and our experience. In addition to that, we will be rebalancing the autonomic nervous system by stimulating the vagus nerve. The physical set that we're going to be doing today is going to be stimulating the vagus nerve. Okay, the vagus nerve starts in the midbrain or in the center of the brain and kind of meanders its way throughout the whole body, affecting almost every single organ in the body, coming down all the way into our digestive tract. And it rebalances the autonomic nervous system, relieving the effects of trauma, stress, anxiety, and depression, which negatively impacts our quality of mind and our balance in the mind. Okay, so we want our mind not to be over-affiliated with a proof of isness, right? I am an accountant, for example, and that has everything to do with my identity. I am even, the roles that we play in life, mother, wife, father, anything like that. When we become over-identified with the mind constructs and the roles, we start to lose connection of what the mind is really intended to serve, which is to serve our connection to the high self. So when we can connect to the high self, then the mind is in balance to be of service, as opposed to causing us a lot of suffering. All right, so let's start with our warm-up. Get that spine all warmed up. We'll start with Sufi circles. I see a couple more texts in the chat field. I can't read them from here, but I will definitely make sure to acknowledge and respond when class is over. Turn on the speaker here.
Battery 100%.
All right, hands on the shins, eyes up at third eye. I'm waiting for it to carry over here. There we go.
Connected to. I found.
What is it, April Fool's Day? It was. Okay, let's see. Maybe the volume on this is low. Hang on, guys. Sorry. It's like coming out as a squeak.
Connected to. I found. And not with Pro.
Let's try it again. There we go. Thank you, technology, for keeping me humble. There we go. Inhale forward, exhale back. Eyes up at third eye center. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, starting in clockwise rotation. Massaging the internal organs, opening up the hips and the low back. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold center. Exhale, reverse the direction. Eyes at third eye. Start to sense the energy around the body. Be aware of that space around the body. There's an energy field around the body. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, flex the spine forward and back. Inhale, exhale. Deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. As you inhale, let the belly expand, the diaphragm drop. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift high through the crown of the head. And exhale. Shoulders soften and lengthen down away from the ears. Hands come onto the shoulders. Let's inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. Spinal twist. Eyes are at third eye center. See if you can keep that root block engaged. Drawing that energy up into the heart. Let's lift those hands off the shoulders, the mudra, index finger and thumb. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and now extend those arms up 60 degrees, nice and straight, shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale left, exhale right. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, hold center. And sweep through the energy field. Inhale, exhale, reach through the arms and the fingers. Create length through the side body. Nice lateral flexion of the spine. Connecting to the breath here. Sometimes we're so focused on the physical expression that we hold the breath. Keep the breath moving. Let that be the focus. Movement is secondary to the breath. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach those arms nice and high. Exhale, hinge, bow forward, stretch through the low back. Let's come on to tabletop. Hands are under the shoulders. Knees are under the hips. Couple indications. While you're doing cat-cow, just open your ears to hear. We're going to be coming into cloud pose today. We're going to be coming to shoulder stand today in an attempt to access and reset the energy of the vagus nerve. Make sure that you consider if you have any neck injuries, cautious and conscientious of the neck. When you're in those two positions, no turning the head from side to side. Keep the nose facing the sky. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chin and tail. Exhale, round and tuck. Sitting back to child's pose for just a moment. Forward to the ground. All right. Fun stuff today. We're going to be really stimulating the navel. Some of these exercises, a lot of our work's going to be on the back today. So I'm going to come up onto my back, laying back down. Okay. Now, many of these exercises require the arms extended up or overhead. If you already know that you have a tender low back, there's a couple options you can take. One, you could slide the hands under the sacrum to support the low back. The other being, you could take a pillow or a bolster and put it right behind the bum. And that way that will support the weight of the legs when you do any of the extension. Okay. Legs up, arms up. Interlace the fingers into Venus lock. Women or female identifying individuals, please take left thumb over right. Males or male identifying people, please take right over left. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, lift the legs. Okay, feel free to bend the knees to minimize the angle at which you're moving. Okay, if you like. Keep that low back to the mat. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Eyes are closed. Drawn up to third eye center. Stimulating this vagus nerve. Go at a pace that works for you. Exhale up. Inhale lower. Honey, you're in the camera. You gotta get out of the way, buddy. Keep your breath moving. Eyes are closed at third eye. Nice and strong. Thank you for that kiss. All right, guys, let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep those legs up in the air. Let's go for long, deep breathing here. Keep those hands interlaced. Legs are extended, hands are extended. Long, deep breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Keep those inner thighs engaged. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, take those hands up over the back of the head. Now again, If you need that lower back support, please apply either the hands under the low back or the pillow right behind the back of the thighs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep that navel engaged, keep the low back pressing to the mat. Feel free to bend the knees and instead tap the toes of the heels. Vagus nerve is the second most important nerve center in the body, second only to the spinal cord itself. Keeping this stimulated and balanced is very important to the proper functioning of the nervous system, and thus the quality of mind. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest, wrap the forearms, and just kind of relax there for a moment. While I remind myself what the next step is. Alright, very fun. Keep those hands up overhead. And this is kind of almost like similar to a Pilates exercise. My legs are going to be up. I'm going to spread my legs wide, come down, and then lift up. Inhale, wide circles. Exhale, up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring them together to exhale. Let's go for 5. 1. Now from here, we're going to ground the knees, ground the feet rather. We're going to come up into a shoulder stand. So if you're unfamiliar with shoulder stand, please always be conscientious of the neck. I'm going to demonstrate. Feel free to watch me first and then come in. I'll show modification as well. So I'm going to take my knees up over my eyebrows, which involves me to lift my hips. I'm going to walk my elbows in nice and tight. Chins to the chest. Eyes are looking up at the legs. And my legs extend up nice to the sky. Okay? Now from here, I'm going to start bending and extending my legs. Inhale, exhale. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. I'm going to tap one leg down behind me. Bring it up. Tap the other. Keep that nose to the sky. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Feel free to bend the knees. Nice and slow, conscious movement.
Manipulación de mentes veo aquí.
All right, my friends, let's go for 10. Honey, you're just right in front of it today. 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs are up. Now both legs. Hinge at the hips. Bring those toes down behind the head. Toes may not touch, right? That's okay. Toes do touch. Feel free to extend the arms to interlace behind the back. Eyes at third eye. Long, deep breathing. It should be very easy to employ an ujjayi breath here in your long, deep breath.
Ellos ponen al gato y al ratón por el control del poder. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru.
Stay with it, guys.
De masa siento aquí, desconcierto, siento miedo en ti y en mí.
Lengthen that breath.
Paraliza hoy. La gente ya no va a misa.
Let's go for 5 more.
Gracias al control de la fe.
Last time, inhale.
Manipulación de mentes hace la televisión. Tanto desconcierto en ti y en mí. A todos
Now inhale, suspend.
Ellos ponen al gato y al ratón.
Exhale, release the hands and slowly articulate the spine down. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Ground the feet. Please gently come laying down onto the back. Just rest for a moment. Palms face up. Feet and thighs turn out naturally. Connect to the heart center. You turn your head from the left to the right. It's a rest time being very important here. Not something to be skipped over or rushed through. All right. Please take the knees into the chest. Rock yourself up, seated cross-leg position. We're going to do 2 beautiful meditations today. One is a meditation for developing a calm or a meditative mind, rather. The other is meditation for a calm heart. Okay, both of which are going to bring your nervous system and your mind into a state of harmony and balance. Okay, you're going to be a cool operator today. Okay. Now, what else did I want to do? Okay. I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to gently pinch my right earlobe. And I'm going to let a little bit of gravity, I'm going to let my elbow kind of sink a little bit so I feel not only a pinching, but a little bit of a pulling. Okay, I don't want you to stretch your earlobe to the degree that it starts to hit your shoulder or anything like that. And the left hand is going to be gently on the belly. We're going to whistle on an inhale. Now, sometimes you really can't make the whistle sound on the inhale. Don't worry about it if you can't make the whistle sound. But you want to take the shape in the mouth that helps you employ a whistle, right? Which is a gentle lifting and articulation of the tongue right behind a tiny O mouth. So we're going to have the eyes closed, third eye center, and I'm going to take a whistle inhale. And I'm going to exhale through my nose. Inhale completely with that whistle, right? Until you're full. And as you exhale through the nose, also a complete exhale. So it looks like this. You have that gentle tug and pinch on the earlobe. Left hand is on the belly. As you inhale through the whistle breath, your hand extends with the belly. And then I exhale nose. Okay, we're going to be in this, excuse me, for about 6 minutes. And hopefully I'm not going to be coughing my way through it. It's like just part of the thing now, really. This coughing thing. It's just something I have to adapt to. Okay. Eyes at third eye. Get a nice, comfortable position. Have a little pinch on that right earlobe. Hand on belly. Nice and comfortable, long neck. Heavy shoulders, long away from the ears. Here we go. Relax into it. Don't focus on time or when it's going to be over. That's qualities of the mind. Just be in experience. Inhale, whistle. Exhale, nose. Eyes at third eye. and maybe your power of whistle improves as you become more balanced. Suspend your breath. Squeeze, press on that little earlobe. Exhale through the nose. One more time, inhale. Suspend.
Prana, Pana, Sushmana, Hari, 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 Hari.
Okay, our next meditation.
Prana, Pana, Sushmana, Hari, 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 Hari.
I'm going to take my left hand across my chest. Elbows nice and relaxed down by the side. And my fingers are parallel across my chest. So there's a slight arc in my wrist. Pinkies are, side of the pinkies facing the floor. Thumb is facing the other side of my chin. Right hand comes into Gyan Mudra. Shoulders are soft, elbows are soft. I'm going to take a deep inhale through the nose. Suspend it. Exhale through the nose. Suspend it on the out. And then continue. Eyes are either 1/10 open, looking through the lashes, or the eyes are just directly closed, looking behind the lids. Here we go. Inhale through the nose, nice long and deep, belly expands. Maybe employing an ujjayi sound in the back of the throat, suspending. Exhale through the nose. This is a meditation for a calm heart. Hold out on exhale. Last time I'll guide you through. Inhale. Suspend. Exhale. Suspend. Continue. Smile in your face. Take your time.
Prana, Pana, Sushmana, Hari, 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 Hari.
Remembering to hold suspension on inhale and exhale.
Prana, Pana, Sushmana, Hari, 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 Hari. Prana, Hari 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 Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Hari
Those eyes right behind the lids. Inhaling, holding. Exhaling. Through the nose. Holding on the out breath.
Hari 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 Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Hari
Let's go for a minute longer.
Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Hari
Final round through.
Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Hari
Inhale. Suspend the breath, big belly, big lungs, eyes at third eye, root log.
Prana Apana Sushmana Hari 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 Hari
time. Inhale, full container of the breath. Feel your heartbeat in your chest on that held breath. And exhale. Release the hands. Just sit in meditation for a moment, just recognizing and acknowledging the state that you're in. Beautifully relaxed, expansive, but also aware and clear. Gentle. Breathing easy. You have two choices. You can stay here in meditation. Come laying down onto your back. Feet and thighs turn out naturally. If you're remaining seated in meditation, just continue. Keep that energetic awareness, that soft expansiveness. Diya mudra, long spine. If you're laying down, please allow the feet and thighs to turn out naturally. Tailbone turns down toward the heels. Palms face up next to the hips. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Jaw drops, chin is to the chest. Tongue relaxes in the mouth. Ears fall back. Eyes sink back. And have a gentle awareness at the crown of your head. Gently wiggling your fingers and your toes. Draw your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Squeezing the legs in toward your chest, feeling a nice stretch in the low back, lengthening in the spine. And then roll onto one side into fetal position. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Audibly sigh it out. Final stimulation here, the vagus nerve. Sigh signifies to the vagus nerve an opportunity to relax. Again, inhale through the nose. Rise yourself up, seated. Cross-legged position. We have our mantra of the week. One of my favorite mantra artists or bands is a beautiful couple. They call themselves Aikana. And the mantra is Japaman, Satanam, Sada Satanam. Japaman means repeat in my mind. What is it that I'm going to repeat in my mind? Satanam. So I repeat in my mind, truth is my name. Truth is my name. Vibrate. Truth is my name. Japaman Satanam, Sada Satanam. Okay. So it's a really beautiful mantra. One of the reasons I love this artist is there's so many, there's so much variation in her range. So there's so much expression. That's one of the things I love about meditating and chanting mantra, because not only does your mind get into the pattern of the mantra and start to kind of vibrate the consciousness of the mantra, but there's also this opportunity for expression of energy, of enthusiasm, of your own vibration, expressing it from the heart. So there's a cathartic cleansing experience that also, stimulates the vagus nerve. So there's so much going on here when we can work with the vagus nerve, how it improves the whole functioning of our being. It's literally like tuning an instrument. And when that instrument is in tune, it vibrates at its most prosperous high potential. All right? So repeat in my mind, truth is my name. Truth is my name. Vibrate, truth is my name. Hands are in Gyan Mudra. Eyes are up at third eye center. You can bring the hands into the heart center too if you like to gain that heart-centered awareness. Let's listen first, and then we'll join in. Long spine, eyes at third eye.
Japamana Satanam, Sada Satanam, 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 Satanam, Sada Satanam, Japamana Satanam, Sada Satanam, Japamana Satanam, Sada Satanam,
Japamana Satanam, Sada Satanam, Japamana Satanam, Sada Satanam, Japamana Satanam, Sada Satanam, Japamana Satanam, Sada Satanam, Japamana Satanam, Sada Satanam, Japamana Satanam, Sada Satanam, Japamana Satanam, Sada Satanam, Japamana Satanam, Sada Satanam, Japamana Satanam, Sada Satanam, 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 Japamana Satanam, Sada 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 Satanam, Japamana Satanam. Satanam, 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 Japamana Satanam, Sada 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 Satanam. Take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath. The true name. Oh, my mind. Vibrate the truth. Well done. Bringing your hands to the heart, I'd like to close out with 3 rounds of the Long Time Sun with a beautiful version by an artist called Sarah Hawker. Let's listen to the first round as a blessing. Second round, we chant together to those we love, to those we're in conflict with, to those who are in our world, in our lives. The third round, we chant to all that have yet to come into our lives, into the universal source, right? Really cast it out into the cosmos. And then we tune out with 3 long vibrational expressions of Satnam. Okay? Hands in heart center. Let's listen to the first round as a blessing. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Take a deep breath in. Suspend. And release. Let's take 3 beautiful rounds of Satnam. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Take a full breath in through the nose. Suspend it. Bringing folded hands to third eye center. Blessing that you'll be guided by intuition and have the wisdom and courage to follow it. Exhale, bowing forward. Satnam. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, everybody. You practice with me here every Saturday. And you know, I'm considering actually going out to the desert next weekend. So There might not be a live class next week. Stay tuned. I'll keep you posted. Maybe I have to plan a little further in advance. But if you're on my email list, you will definitely get notified whether there is or isn't a live class. And even if there isn't, I'll post a video for Saturday so you can keep on your schedule. It's a 50-50. And if you like practicing with me here on Saturdays, you can practice with me even more on my website. If you go to caroluni.com and go into the Yoga Club classes section, there's so many different ways and opportunities for you to practice with me during the week. I have 4 live classes a week, 2 Vinyasa Flow, very spiritual Vinyasa Flow, and then 2 Kundalini classes. You could do drop-ins. You can do any type of membership that's available there. And if what you're looking for isn't offered, pop me a line and ask me, and maybe we could talk about it. Okay, I'm going to slide forward and we'll have a little engagement here. Let's see. I know there's a couple notes that I have yet to respond to. Elizabeth, I got your comment. Erica said, I've been wanting to go Float Lab in Venice, different one. It might be the same people. Float Lab in Float Clinic in Torrance. Maybe it's Float Lab in Venice. I think Float Clinic in Torrance is the most affordable, FYI. But regardless, totally all worth it. Brenda McCabe, you're welcome. Elizabeth, thank you for all those beautiful emoticons. Howard, you're welcome. So thank you, everybody. Dan, you're welcome. All right, so we'll see you maybe next Saturday. Stay tuned. If you're not on my email list yet, you can get on my email list by either emailing me at caroluniyoga@gmail.com and asking to get on my list, or just go to my website and right on the homepage, you'll see join the mailing list, or you can reach out to me through my contact section there. Check out the Yoga Club classes. All today's music was run through a program called Yogi Tunes. If you'd like to make a donation to today's class, if there was something that you got out of it and you want to make an energy exchange, you can connect to me through PayPal, through donation at caroluniyoga@gmail.com. You can also find me on Square Cash and Zelly. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me today. Take this energy with you, and I hope it makes a difference in your weekend and in the next week coming. Thank you so much, and happy Easter. Bye-bye. Sat Nam. Bye.